Thank you. We're still with the Holst second suite, and we're doing the last movement, the Dargason. Oh yeah. We finally got there. We still haven't done blacksmith yet. No one's picked that. Maybe tomorrow. Awesome.
Can we pick it up at bit letter B?
Let's go back to the beginnings. Since we've got a stop in there, let's go back to the start anyway.
All right.
I'm not going to steal Allan's thunder on this, but the Allegro moderato.
You feel like a little more moderato?
I think so. I mean, all I noticed is the moment you started, a number of the members in the ensemble went. Yeah. It was mainly the saxophones and clarinets, but so I think we can relax the tempo. What was that clicking at about 128 or something?
It's a moderate one.
Yeah, so it's pretty bright for an Allegro model. No, I think you can relax a little. The other thing too is there's a slight kind of intensity and urgency that you have in like leaning into the ensemble, where there's this feel of this happening. I'm over exaggerating it, but just to show for example purposes, rather than feeling as though the sound's coming to you by leaning back a little and creating that space and just being. Yeah. Always, yeah.
Blame the reader.
Got it? Yeah. How did you feel about that?
So one of my goals is get out of the way, preside rather than control, and only have an impact when I need it.
Right.
And so I felt like in a lot of those cases it was great. When we hit the biggest moment, wow, like what a huge sound.
Yes.
But then it got blatty, and I was like, that's my fault for sure.
Yes.
So how do I run back?
Yeah, okay, excellent. Let's not go from the beginning because we've already done that. You want to go from A?
Okay.
Got a couple of things we can discuss here. Thanks, everyone. Rather than letting the whole arm, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1. Just let the elbow do the work from here. The wrist for the parts that are smaller, the elbow for the parts that are slightly bigger.
Okay. Letter A.
Stand too much. Let the sound come through.
So where are we starting?
A.
Thank you.
Alpha? Yeah.
To a proper 2 pattern, they'll beat downbeat and beat 1 tend to slice across like this, rather than coming straight down. And so it might just be a cleaner, more helpful thing to show that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, just coming straight up and down. There are times where you want to go dee 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 dee, and that's all well and good. But then when we're back into that 1, you kind of want to show that. Yeah, I think so.
Letter B.
Please.
B. Bravo.
Not beta. Alpha beta.
Oh, which is Bravo?
Yeah, Bravo.
Okay, so what are you noticing is happening? Where are you in the music? What are you trying to hear and lead and direct?
So I'm working with this low brass connection through the saxophone.
Yep.
That's where I'm trying to be here. And I think that's where I end up going sideways because I'm trying to smooth them up, but I think that's not helpful.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's helpful or not. I agree, and I'm not sure whether or not that's coming out as clearly as you would want.
Yeah.
I feel as though it's almost like you're trying to conduct the melody, but you're not sure. That's how it looks. to
Oh.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, it almost like it's this kind of thing happening. So I would rather you absolutely go for that and be clear about it, or go for that and be clear about it. But this is one of those times where I've used that word decisive, like make that decision to do one or the other. Yeah.
Letter B, once again.
Maybe I'm too much inserted.
What dynamic is the green sleeve?
It's very soft.
Which is?
Well, mezzo piano and the euphonium.
Yeah.
Piano everywhere else.
Yeah, piano everywhere else. And what are you leading through that section? Which line?
Well, I'm looking for euphonium. Sound great.
Yes.
Everyone else is so strong.
Yes. Everyone else is stronger because you're kind of leading the yada da da dee da 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 da. That's how it feels, that you're doing that in a one, rather than like really going after the euphonium and keeping the rest of them down. And even with that left hand showing a beautiful shape for what you want to have coming through with that eupho line.
Right. Okay. Letter C. Charm.
I've got nothing on the
Yeah,
Alpha, beta.
this might be as far as I go.
That's right.
Letter C.
So no one's getting ahead or behind.
Letter C.
I'm noticing your eyes are looking at lots of different things happening. Where is your focus in terms of what you're after from this section?
So I'm trying to figure out why the ensemble is not together. Because even with only one hand, I should only have one information, but it's not working yet. So I need help on this one.
You can be clearer with the beat point of the one pattern.
Okay.
I think having it like this is creating a little bit, it's inconsistent in terms of the speed between where you're landing in the beat point, coming up and coming back down. So if it was a little bit more, if it was a bit more like that, I think you'll find that they'll follow that more clearly than this kind of a circle, which is like we're unsure. Make sure, makes sense.
So more downbeat than upbeat.
Maybe just a clearer beat point.
Okay.
We have a marking that I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Just because it's written, it says we're keeping the same pace, and I'm wondering if you want to slow it down.
And that's what's been happening, right?
Because it's written there, I think that's confusing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Let's start 4 before C.
So try to make sure that beat point, I think, will help keep that in time for you as well.
4 before.
Okay.
Thank you. 4 before C.